Alright, we're here. It took long enough. What up, Cassie? Alright. We're finally doing the Path of Solitude. It took way too long to get to this point. It took an obscene amount of time. Getting every single shiny Pokemon, or almost all of them, getting it from friends, trading from other people, all this sort of stuff. There was so much stuff. But we made it. We finally made it. We got the final 2 shiny EVs. We moved on from there. So, this man right here, Ingo, he's the one who starts the Path of Solitude. You will see that in my party, we got Harold, Faxta, Huahua, Zui, Quilava, and Typhlosion, and we're gonna take this on. Now, before I do that, I'm gonna go through just kind of every single thought process, because essentially, I need to come up with a strategy for each one of these, which is why I have my handy dandy notebook here. Yes, I made a Blue's Clues reference in 2025. I am writing down pretty much just kind of like what I end up doing. That way, one, video-wise, I can keep track of what I'm doing. But also, two, that way I know what I've done in the past and what I think the puzzle is. So, essentially, I bought new pencils for this. So that's great. So what the puzzle is, what I'll tell you right from. And then what the strategy is. Oops, I don't need to write puzzle, I just need to write Rowlet. So, I'm thinking that Leaf Blade's probably going to be better than Leafage. Air Slash, probably better than Aerial Ace. But I need 2 other moves. I wanna make sure we're having variety of moves for everybody. That feels like a good idea. So that's why we're gonna talk to you and be like, yo, I want to learn new moves. And we'll go with Harold. Let's see, Psycho Cut. Okay, Psycho Cut's interesting, and Shadow Claw. I need money. Well, we will do this later. Well, we're gonna buy every single move for everybody. So, however, I am gonna need everything. What up, Tinkerbell? How's it going? What's up? Oops. I would think you're on a Neko stream right now. Frankly, I feel like I should just sell the rest of these. Yeah, we could do that. What a minute. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. I was like, what? I'm gonna just sell these. This we can keep. Mostly because, like, we do need to catch quite a bit of Pokemon later, but that's later. Okay. So let's just, we're gonna do this like kind of one at a time. So I'm gonna buy the rest of the moves for everybody, just so we have like an idea of like what they can learn, and then we go from there. So yeah, how are you doing, Tinkerbell? Let's got Cassie and Tyrantrum over on the YouTube stuff. Is it shiny? Every single Pokemon you're seeing is going to be shiny, except for whatever it's called, except for a few, because we're not going to worry about that. So I also wanted to talk about, before we do all this, I'm just gonna, you know what, we'll buy all the moves while we're here because I have everything. I actually watched a very interesting video today that I did want to talk about, that I'm 3 weeks late in kind of seeing the video. but I think it's important. There was somebody who 3 weeks ago made a video doing not exactly what I just did, but very similar. And they are a shiny hunter. They are, from what I can tell from their YouTube channel, they're big into shiny hunts. They enjoy it. They love anything that has to do with shiny Pokemon. And once again, kudos to them for enjoying that sort of stuff. I am not a huge fan of hunting shiny Pokemon, but once again, I you know, if that's your gist, then more power to you, right? However, they're not doing the Path of Solitude. Their whole goal, so it's a channel called Ryan Was Taken, and they did a whole thing where they were catching every single shiny Pokemon in this game. They had shinies from like early on that they had, but they were like, let's just get it all taken care of. So what they ended up doing is they caught every single shiny that they possibly could, except for Space-Time Distortion Pokemon. Shiny only changes visual, correct. So it is completely pointless. It is a huge waste of time, Tinkerbell. It is a gigantic, it does increase stats. It just is a different color, and you literally could maybe alter some files to get the shiny. Like, it's not hard. It just changes the color. Not a waste. Hero can't be a hero without a uniform, I suppose. I just think it's a waste because it's like they're really rare Pokemon, but it changes. And if you get like 1 or 2 shinies and you use them on a team, that makes sense. But most people, they'll get the shiny, they'll put it in a box, and you'll never see that Pokemon ever again. So that's why I'm very critical of like shiny hunters. And if you're a content creator making videos on it, then you know what, that makes sense. You know, you want to make sure you have some interesting stuff. But this guy, he caught every single shiny Pokemon in Arceus. He did a few other ones previously, but I wanted to watch the Arceus one. One, to see if I was missing anything from playing through the game. But also, two, I wanted to see if them and I had like similar hiccups, like what, and their goal, they're not doing the Path of Solitude. It sounds like they have no interest in it. But obviously I'm doing the Path of Solitude, so like that's where it differs. They did have a goal to try to get it taken care of before the final DLC for Scarlet and Violet happened. They didn't do that because then viewers traded over some Pokemon, and including the ones that were from Space-Time Distortions. So they didn't, unfortunately, get it all taken care of. It is what it is at the end of the day. But then they went back and they caught everything except for the ones in the Space-Time Distortions, which was my biggest question. Overall, really good video. I did enjoy it. Not interested in the fact of them like being super shocked about getting a bunch of shinies. They did have a ridiculous string of luck. They had a ridiculous string of luck with some shinies that like is kind of a see to believe sort of moment. But like that's perfectly fine. And once again, it's their passion, so I'm not discounting their passion by any means. But most of the information in the video was never found a shiny in your life, and that's fair. They're supposed to be rare, so it just makes it that more impactful if and when you find one. Sorry, I'm getting a little off base here. Good video. Few things though that stuck out to me. I seem to be the only person overall who seems to not battle any shiny Pokemon. The name of the channel again, it's Ryan Was Taken. I'll type that up here. Ryan Was Taken. But their big thing was like, sure, they were going to try to do it without actually like doing the massive mass outbreaks. They were just going to have fun with it. It was more the journey for them, not so much like getting it done fast, but then they got it done fast. Don't worry about that Vaporeon's name, Tinkerbell. You saw nothing. Yeah, so there is... The big thing that I wanted to point out for the video is they kept getting into battles with a lot of the shinies and caught the shinies through that rather than what I would do, which is just sneak up behind them, throw a few of the sticky globs, and then throw an Ultra Ball at it. Which is where like a very big disparity goes. And I was watching Johnstone's videos of catching Pokemon in Legends Arceus. Same thing. They actually get into battles. Which I was just like, that seems more difficult to get into battles and such. And there's also a risk that they'll like escape through that. If you keep throwing the sticky globs, you'll be fine. So that was one way that they were doing things that just differed. Second, the only thing they play is Pokemon. So they had a lot more patience than I did and actually like sat through everything and like waited for each Pokemon. Which I was like, okay, that's crazy, but good for them. But they did get every single shiny except for the Space-Time Distortion Pokemon. Cool. And they're not doing any of the leveling sort of stuff. Like their only goal was like looking for a shiny Pokemon, and that was it. And once again, I did something similar, but I also had help where there was other people who ended up trading Pokemon with me. I had Pokemon from other games, which may or may not be legitimate. We don't know. So we're just going to keep that as a question mark. And I just didn't really care because I'm not one who wanted to do like the full journey. Mine was more about the Path of Solitude. At least y'all have something cool to look at when we do this. But one thing stood out, and that was the end of the video. Spoilers for the video. Doesn't change the conquest. Fair. Spoilers for the end of the video. Just for like the next 2 minutes. Starting like right now. They do not catch the Space-Time Distortion Pokemon. I probably already said that without a spoiler thing, but they didn't catch the Space-Time Distortion Pokemon yet, but they were teasing that they were going to, alongside doing another challenge. And from what I could gather from the end of their video, they're making another file, which what I'm imagining they're doing is making another file and getting to the point while Dialga and Palkia in this game make the 5-minute chance to find a space-time distortion increase to 20% instead of 10%. I've read the Cerebi article numerous times. This is a strategy that I was thinking of in the past that would be ideal to catch the space-time distortion Pokemon. Yes, you get an extra 10% chance in the beginning to have a 5-minute space-time distortion. But at the end of the day, it doesn't supremely, like you'll get a few more 5-minute space-time distortions out of it. I understand that, but I don't think it's still worth it to just go back and do that. I think it's just better to wait for the space-time distortions and just hope you get lucky. Everywhere I'm reading says that they're completely random. Everywhere I'm reading is saying that like, even if you go back and try to do like the extra, like go through the game and you have to do it without a shiny charm because you have to wait to hope you get the 20% chance to get this space-time distortion. But without the shiny charm, it's actually even more rare to get it. So sure, you're getting more space-time distortions, which take about 15 minutes in total to complete. Or sorry, 10 minutes in total to complete at the best odds, 45 at the worst. I understand what their strategy is, but there's got to be a better way. There absolutely has to. And I am still of the mindset that even though Cerebi says that the Pokemon, those space-time distortions are random, 100% random, you cannot trick it or anything like that. It's determined if you reset the state of the game, go into the main village or sleep or whatever. I still think that there is something we're missing that can dictate when a space-time distortion can show up. Do I know what it is? No. Do I want to read the code? I really don't want to deal with Nintendo, so no. But hopefully one day, sometime soon, somebody is going to just be that mad lad, look through the code, and figure out the true, because nothing in games is truly random. Nothing, because it's all numbers, right? It's all numbers. There's got to be something. In this game, it's insanely easy to get shinies. If you 100% the game, you can run around outside and you'll find probably 2 or 3 within like 10 minutes a lot of the time. The space-time distortion shinies are actually the hardest because there's only 3 that spawn in a 5 to 40 minute time frame. And that's only 3 Pokemon that have a chance. And to make it even harder is if you beat the game, which you would need to do in order to get the charm that reduces the odds, you actually make some of those distortions harder to find the rare Pokemon. So that's why I'm like, you know what? There's got to be an easier way. It's why I was fine with people trading them. It's fine with the Platinum file that I had for this, at least, project. So, with that all being said, let's talk about the project. We're going to do the Path of Solitude, and like I said, I'm going to go through each one of them, and each Pokemon before we fight, and kind of adjust their moves. For the most part, you're going to see me just finding, like, doing 4 different types of moves at first, and then we will adjust our strategy accordingly. So right now we're going to do Shadow Claw, Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, and Air Slash. Those are 4 different types of moves, so we should be okay. I just don't know yet, not for the space-time distortions, no. So, for those who don't know what the Path of Solitude is, you got regular Pokemon battles, which I'll talk about way later. Path of Tenacity, you face 3 team members of a team or a clan. We don't care. The one we really care about is the Path of Solitude. These are the puzzle battles. So, we will accept the challenge. And we will start with Harold. So Harold with the Shadow Claw, Leaf Blade, Psycho Cut, Air Slash. What? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I thought I could just select it. Sorry, it's been a while. We did this once, and luckily my Pokemon was insane, so. Alright. Harold! Whatever Vaporeon's 34 in their name, don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it. It is sus. It's a normal kit thing. Alright. So a Cyndaquil. So Cyndaquil, what level are you? Level 84. Okay. You used Flamethrower. Interesting. Holy fuck. You're a dick. Okay. I mean, it'd have to be Air Slash at 100% effective. Yeah, I'd have to do a strong move this, right? Is that the only way I got this? No, we're dead. Okay. Interesting. So we attempt the challenge again. Not right now. Okay. So this is what we're talking about. So now we got to figure out, what do we do to beat this? I think we go Roost. So instead of Leaf Blade, I think we go Roost. And then instead of Psycho Cut, we go Rest. Don't I have a legendary? So this is the thing about these battles. It's different for every Pokemon. So if we do the Path of Solitude again, it's going to be Harold against that level 84 Cyndaquil. It will always be that. If I choose Dialga, it will be against a different Pokemon. What up, Sparks? So the goal is to just kind of figure out what we need to do. I think I have an idea, but we'll have to see. Okay, and there is variance. So we can't use items. That's what I wanted to see first. So first off, we're going to go Roost. Strong style. And dead. Alright. So. Fuck. Yes, we will. And I'm doing this without looking up anything. So this is gonna be rough. Bro, you're burned. Rest. Okay. Strong style. Well, no, healing. We have to heal. No, but strong style kills me. No. Okay. Herald. You're not doing too good, buddy. You're not doing too good. Don't you have an attack that hits first? No, Cyndaquil's always going to be faster than us. That's the problem. No, we don't have anything like that. This game works a lot differently. So, heightened chance, but that's not going to work. Shadow Claw could work. Okay, hold on. Kit's got an idea. Hey, yo, you. Master? Can we master Shadow Claw, please? So I think the second turn, because it's gonna be the same every single time. So if I don't attack, it's just gonna use strong style and kill me. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is, because Shadow Claw actually has a chance of crit, I don't have protect. Unfortunately that's not in this game too. Am I able to have my Pokemon hold items? No, not in this game, no. So check this out. Here's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. If I do this Shadow Claw, this has a chance to crit. Okay. Then we go strong. No, we go strong Shadow Claw and hope that we get a crit. We do get a crit. But Flamethrower's gonna kill. Okay. Yes, I will. Do we need 2 crits? Do we think that's the strategy? That seems like it's RNG is the problem. What if I Quick Roost? That does jack shit. And then Shadow Claw. They're just gonna keep using Flamethrower. Okay. Okay. That's fair. So I'm gonna have to, so here's, okay, I know what I do. I know what to do. Okay. See, this is why I like this. This is actually cool. I really do like this. So we're gonna go Seed of Mastery Rest, okay? Hi-ya! Herald Mastered Rest. Hooray! Perfect. So Rest always heals to full. So I think this is the play. No, I don't want to do a fucking regular Pokemon battle. Select. Which we would like to attempt. Sorry, Path of Solitude, yep. Accept the challenge. Herald. I need to get 3 attacks in. That's what we need to do. We need to get 3 attacks in. So Flamethrower is going to hit. And then what we end up doing is if we do a quick rest, this should heal us back to full. Nope. Okay. That's worrisome. And then if I go regular Shadow Claw, we just have to survive this hit. No. Okay. So, next strategy. There are a few other strategies that we can do. I think 80 is too low. Hello. I've already maxed out everything else, so fucking give me 18 of your candies, please. All right, buddy. I need you to eat 3 of these. I need you to eat 3 more of these. I need you to eat 2 of these. Okay. I'm thinking getting Rowlet to motherfucker, because 80 is like a good motherfucker again. Getting to 80 is like a good baseline, but I think this will help. Impossible, I can't do it now. It has to be 80. This time. Dude, it goes down to 87. Fucking Verity is crazy. Rest. Okay, hold on. This has a chance to be good. This does have a chance to be good. We hope for a crit. We don't get the crit. God, no, I know this could work. I know this could work. We just have to hit the high ball. We just have to hit the high ball. This could absolutely work. I don't know how that keeps happening. Okay. Okay. So Flamethrower. 125. Oh, that is what we're looking for. That is what we're looking for. Oh, he lowballed it. He lowballed it. So mad. All right, rest should get us back to a good standing. Okay. We got Drowsy. Now we just gotta hope that we hit this. Now we just gotta hope. Here's the thing. I think we hit with this just for a... Oh, no. I think Shadow Claw is just gonna be better. Okay, good. No, you're gonna use Strong Style? So you have to stop me at... I have to do this in 2 moves. Is the answer really just... I think the answer might just be get 2 crits in a row. I think the... Oh no. So the Strong Style just... It has to... Yeah, 2 crits is really the way. But we can't get burned. If we get burned, it's over. I roosted. Yeah, Roost ain't gonna do shit. I need to... Just Shadow Claw. Because it lowers our attack, so we literally just have to wait. Harold, I'm so sorry, buddy. Harold, I'm so sorry, buddy. maybe what if you strong style the first attack? We don't do enough damage. We don't do enough damage and we don't know move that he's weak to. Flamethrower is always gonna hit. So we would have to... I mean, we could do this. It has a little bit stronger, but we'd want to have... But if you get a crit at the second normal... Because is this guaranteed to be a crit? Let's see if this is something. No, it wasn't a crit. However, that gives me hope. Hold on, that does give me hope. That does give me a little bit of hope. I don't think I need to use Shadow Claw. Hold on. I see what we could do. Hold on, there is a better way here. I think there is absolutely a better way. In fact, I don't think it's with most of any of the moves that I have, but we'll give this a shot. So check this out. Check this out, okay? So Flamethrower first. If we get burned, we can't do anything about that. But I think we Agile style this. Okay. And then we strong style this, just in case we get the crit. I think this will kill if it's a crit. No? Wait, why are you doing Agile style now? You're a dick! I'm thinking. Because I don't even think being level 100 is going to help here, right? You want me to... that's fair, because then this gives a guaranteed 100. No, you might be onto something. You might be onto something here. Hold on. Kind of hope for the crit for the first one. Okay, not too bad. And then we go for this. That's a good strategy. Oh, we're so close. We're so close. We need to do a little bit more damage. We need to just do a little bit more damage. Man. Yeah, we need a crit. I mean, sorry, I have another option. I have another idea. This one depends also on luck, but I think this one has a better variability. So check this out. So sorry, this is the other... Okay, he's burned, so it's over. But like, I was thinking of, what if we do Agile style air slash to strong style air slash? Unfortunately, it's more or less over because of burn, but... We're so close. We're so close. Do I have anything else? Do I have... I need to just double check my moves. I just need to double check my moves. Hold on. There's gotta be... Because I don't think I have to be like higher level. 70. Wait. Air slash is special. The Psycho Cut, so sorry. So that's special. I'm thinking too, that's so true. Aerial Ace is a physical. Target with speed, then slashes, never misses. 60. Okay. Never misses. See, the other thing I'm thinking of is something like this, of just leaf storming twice. But I don't... Okay, well, since we know that this is not going to work, I'm going to just do this. Is there a status move? I almost hit evolve. That would have been awful. We don't need to do that. No, there's nothing. Pelting with leaves. Psycho Cut's not going to do anything. It's going to have an increased chance for landing a crit. False Swipe's not going to do anything either. No, I think this might be it. It might be a situation where I have to be higher level, which I'm not a fan if that's like the puzzle, but god dang it, we'll try this. Well, the other thing is, I wonder what... Because does Cyndaquil have high defense, or does it have high special defense? Because that could also determine what's going on here. So, Leaf Storm's not going to do... Well, okay, here's... Wait, this is regular. Wait, we're faster. We're faster if we do regular. Wait, we could have done this the entire time. Because we do regular Air Slash. We were faster than it the entire time if we used regular Air Slash. That was the way. That was the way. Dead. Got it. We got it. All right. Yeah, that's okay. Now we get a mark of victory. Allow me to present you with this prize for having completed the Path of Solitude. Thank you. Thank you very much. Path of Solitude. Accept the challenge. Select Pokemon. Faxta. We're gonna just use the moves that we have right now. We'll get an idea. So this is a Detrix. Alright. Go Faxta! Let's see what we got here. Okay, Quilava level 70, that's fine. We're faster than it? Oh, we're chilling. Let's just hold on. Can I? Oh, it's not gonna matter. Oh, it's not gonna matter either way. Yeah, we'll just Air Slash it. Strong Air Slash. Oh. Quick attack. Ow. Another crit. Agile style. Alright, this is easy. This is easy. Let's go easy. Alright. That's 2. Hey, at least we're getting large experience candies. So we could actually use those to level up some. No, I didn't want to do this. Yeah, it only exists in this game. Yeah, it's only in this game. You could probably just do this like this, yeah. Flame Wheel. Yeah, as long as you just get agile, like you get 3 moves to do it. Low. Oh, that was a crit. Nice. That's easy. All right. Oh, you give me grit dust? That's funny. Okay. So I gotta be smart. Select Pokemon. I'm just gonna Move him back. Wah, wah! Thanks for the hydrate and the stretch. Stretching. Stretching. I don't have water. That's fine. All right. There's the Hisuian Typhlosion. Fan artists going crazy. What do we got? Typhlosion. Level 60? Really? Buddy. Buddy, if I just use Air Slash, you're gonna die. Buddy. Ember's not gonna do anything, buddy. She does look pretty. That is true. Cassie most definitely has never seen the leaks. Harold's, yeah, it's a Torchic. What? Never mind. Don't worry about it. So if anyone's wondering what those mark a bit victories are, I can show you real quick. When you do the Path of Solitude, you get that little mark that you see right there. And if we haven't done it, then it's like that. And then also we could just turn them into shinies. Cool. All right, next, Cyndaquil. All right, Zooey. It's probably Zooey against, it's probably against a, Oshawott. Yeah. Probably 80, yeah. Why is the fucking Cyndaquil level 84? Something tells me that this move is not a good idea. Why are you using Swords Dance? Why are you? Oh, goodbye, Zooey. Okay. Well, let's move some moves around. I wonder if Wild Charge is the play. Surely it can't be Wild Charge. Surely it can't be need the extra challenge. It's fine. True. Surely it's not the electric type move. Not necessarily. But surely it's not the electric type move, right? Surely it's not the electric type move. Hi. Did you know that my Cyndaquil knows an electric type move and you're about to summon a water type? Surely this is not going to be... Surely this is not the answer. Also, I'd like to point out, like, the reason we're doing this, like, the reason I did the shiny stuff is so you have, like, something interesting to look at. It's still Cyndaquil, so this was kind of not a great idea, but that's fine. Alright, let's go. Wild Charge should kill it in one hit. Oh no! Oh shit. Can you go to sleep? Can you rest? Oh, you rested twice, huh? You rested twice, huh? Okay. That's cool. That's cool. I'm just gonna do this again. So don't mind me. Cool. Now you're paralyzed. Ow, the recoil. Alright, now we do Wild Charge again. Won't you die too? I mean, we were close. We were close. Oh, that was a little scary. All right, let's see. What do we think? What do we think, chat? Do you think that Wild Charge is going to be the answer again? What do we think? Do we think Wild Charge is going to be the answer again? Sorry, if you see me stop, it's because I'm typing things. I think it's Quick Attack, personally. Well, Sparkertons, who's the one playing the game? Oh man, it's a Duwat. What level are you? Level 70? Crazy. I wonder if Wild Charge is the answer. That was a crit. Oh, that's bad. That's okay, we win. But we're gonna die. Hold on. Do what dies first, motherfucker. Haha! No, we still live. Level. What level was 81? 81. Charge. Reg times 2. Explosion. Okay. Woo! Good shit. Okay. Wow. Who would have thought that Harold would have the most insane battle first and then everything else just was like a piece of cake afterwards? Oh my lord. All right. Let me guess. Thunder Punch. I wonder if Thunder Punch would be the answer. Should I do Wild Charge just in case? Punch versus Charge. You know what? Wild Charge. And you know what? Just in case. Let's just throw in a Thunder Punch instead of like Shadow Ball. Harold's the main character. It's only natural that he'd get the hard battle. It's just a small shy guy. That is Sparks. Yeah, Sparks is indeed a small shy guy. But that's all. Small shy guy will punch you in the dick if you get them too angry. So like, just a fair warning. Samurott level. Let me guess, you're level 60, huh? Dang, level 60. What level are we? Level 80. I wonder if Thunder Punch twice is gonna win. Dang. Oh man, you're paralyzed? Crazy. Crazy. Good job, Typhlosion. Physical electric attacks can also work. First comes rock, then comes roll. Wait, what did I say? What did I say? That's a great question. All right, it's time for the OSHA violation. All right, this one might actually be hard, so let's deduce what we got here. Okay, X Scissor. So what? This is going to be against Rowlet. Is Bug strong again? I think I know the answer. I think... You ever just look at something and you're just like, that's the answer. That's the answer. You ever just look at something and just see what the answer? You ain't no playing? Yeah, no, don't get no OSHA violations here. We are OSHA compliant up in this. So I'm very quickly writing down notes. I told Derpy I'd be better at this. Crazy, it's a Rowlet. What level are you? 84! So apparently Cyndaquil gets it easier than everybody else. Huh. So apparently... Not the small Shy Guy part? The other chats from YouTube? It is. You can see them on stream and you can talk with them too. Anyway, Ice Beam. Hitting you with the facts! Oh, fuck. Okay, well, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Try that one more time. Try that one more time. The other thing, not the Shy Small Girl part. What about Sparks? If you piss Sparks off, they'll punch you in the dick. That's Shy Guy. If they're a small Shy Guy, they're dangerous. I can tell you this from experience. You ever been Falcon punched by a Shy Guy? No. But it hurts. It hurts. No way you just roosted twice. I'm gonna hit you with the other OSHA violation. Sick. You were healed. That's crazy. Meow. Please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. You're so mean. Hello. I'd like to master some moves. Can I master Ice Beam? Thanks. Thanks. Good job, OSHA violation. We're very proud of you. That Pokeball thing flew. Alright, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I just retreat to the point a small guy tries to punch me. That's fair. But Sparks is mostly non-violent. They're only violent against me. So you're fine, Tantrum. Plus you're a dinosaur, I think. I think that's what your profile picture is of. Anyway. Oh, no. Oh, okay, hold on. We hit them with the quick Ice Beam. Okay? Hit them with the quick Ice Beam. Okay, good. You're such a dick. Fuck. All right. You think I'm playing now? I'm going to hit you with the strongest Ice Beam the OSHA violations will ever see. They say no violence in the workplace. This isn't really a workplace, I guess. I mean, is the arena a workplace? Chat, what do we think? I think we'll be fine. The shiny Tyrantrum Mimikyu. I know what one of those is. That's cool. Oh no. Oh no. Goodbye, OSHA violation again. A critical hit. Come on. Let the little guy live just a bit longer. Oh my lord. Okay. Fine. Let's just dump these on you. That's not what I wanted. Can I do like 10? Eat them all. Fuck it. Hello, Tin. Now you're on there. Now instead of on Twitch, take a number, hashtag infinity+1. I appreciate it. Now I'm covered in sheeples. All right, level 90. I'm going to write down Ice Beam and Pray. Strong. All right. Ice Beam, bitch. No! Oh, okay, we're alive. We're alive. We're barely alive. We're barely alive. Ice beam and pray. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that was a scary time. That was a scary time. If he did strong style, we were dead. The OSHA violation is a winner. Let's go. Okay, listen. I know I kind of do, like, I'm not the biggest fan of Pokemon battles because I'm terrible, but like, that was pretty good. All right, let's just be real. You probably also want Ice Beam. I don't think we need it to like the extent of the last time, but we should be okay. Also beep. You already beeped earlier. All right, what now? No, I don't want to battle anybody. I want to battle you. What will you do with what now? What now? Do what? Do up, do up, do up, do up. Bones, bones, bones. If anyone knows where that's from, cool. The tricks level. Also, don't worry about my Duat being huge. Don't worry about my Duat being huge. We're just gonna Ice Beam you, motherfucker. And... ooh, Yaroostin? Yaroostin twice? I think it's time for another Ice Beam. How did you live? No, you can't be doing this. Don't have bacon? Yep, it will find bacon. Hold on, we're gonna do that fight again. Sorry, we're gonna do that fight again. I have an idea. No, hold on. Path of Solitude. I'm doing this again because I think X Scissor might actually be better. I actually think that X Scissor might be better because it's a physical type move compared to a special type. I think that Detrix has a higher special attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Wait, why? What? Oh, now you're no longer flying type. That's why, because when you roost, you get rid of your flying type. That's why this works. Oh no. Ow. Okay. It doesn't entirely matter. Oh, dang it. Pen, please. Also, you don't really need to talk to the bot. You don't need to do that. The bot's a bot. If you talk to the bot, I'm gonna call you weird. Alright. I will put Poison Jab on just because it's funny. But Ice Beam. Ceaseless Edge. It's not better than that. I don't know why I have a big problem with people trying to talk to a bot. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Drew this picture to use on YouTube, but it doesn't fit. Dang, that's a good drawing, though. All right, look at that regular ass Decidui. Level 70 Decid UI. Level 60. We're gonna be level 80, and let's just be real, we're ice beaming this to death. Ice beam. You poison jab? Why are you weak to... Is it because you're grass type? It's probably because you're grass type. Leafage. Why leafage? Why leafage, chat? That doesn't make any sense to me. Good job, Steel Samurai. We did it. Allow me to prevent you this plays. Okay, 10. Don't worry, that's 9. Don't worry about the 10th one. Ah, yes, you gave me one more candy. One more candy. All right, y'all, it's Bidoof's time to shine. It is time for Bidoof to shine. Motherfucker can learn Charge Beam. You can learn Thunderbolt. Oh, okay. Well, I think you're gonna learn that. You know what? Crunch sounds like a better move. Okay. Oh, you can learn Aqua Tail. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. What do we think we're about to fight, chat? What do we think? If you look it up, you're lame. I'm gonna actually keep Rock Smash. Steel Samurai has saved Neo Tokyo once again from the Eagle Magistrate! Hooray! Alright. What did I name this? Nope, not a regular Pokemon battle. What was this Pokemon's name? It was Bidoof. Didoof! I believe in you, Didoof! Bidoof. Strategy. All right, Bidoof. Didoof. I believe in you. Oh, it's an Eevee. Oh, that Eevee's gonna die. Oh no, you're level 50. Oh no. Oh no, not the Eevee. Crunch. Don't you hit me with those baby doll eyes. Don't you hit me with that quick attack. Crunch. Sorry, Eevee. Good job, Bidoof. You crunched. I'm so sorry, but the Doof did it. Good job, the Doof. All right, Duff Doody. So hold on for Duff Dee-Doo. Sorry, Duff Dee-Doo. I mean this. I mean this. I mean this and this. Okay, for anyone who's a Pokemon expert, is it better to have variety of moves, like move types, or is it better to just kind of focus on one? I would assume different move types is better, but... It's less cute in that form. You're talking about Bibarel or Duff Dee-Doo? That's... Oh, no, that's a Luxray. Oh, you're a Luxray. You know electric type moves. You're level 60. Oh, no. Huh. This was not in the cards. Crunch? Okay. Crunch? Okay. Crunch. Apparently Crunch is really strong. Good job, Bibril. Crunch. Alright, well, Starly. Sorry, leave me alone. Alright, what else do you got? Ominous Wind. Ominous Wind seems good. Boost double edge. I'm a brave bird. Ah, hell yeah. Ooh, Giga Impact? Hell yeah. This bird knows everything. Really did just say nom nom nom. Eating it all. Path to Solitude. Alright, small bird. Leave me alone. Early. Strategy. A Murkrow? I like how I literally just wrote a rap line. That's not what I wanted to write. Me come up missing? No. Anyway. I mean... We're a motherfucking brave bird, bitch. Buddy, I'm gonna need you to stop. That's right, agile style. All right, now we go for the strong brave bird. Let's go, Starly. Sorry, leave me alone. Oh. Have some dupes in platinum. It was a literal flick. I read that as it was a little fuck away from dying. I was like, damn. Cassie really does not like Murkrow. Some dupes in platinum? That's cool. Wait, what if we do Giga Impact? Let's go. Just hit it with everything. Oh, you thought that was gonna save you? You thought that was gonna save you? Guess what? Giga Impact. I hope that actually came through on the mic, but... It did? Cool. Giga Impact. That time, nope. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's a different frequency. That's fine. Anyway. I'm a brave bird plus Giga Impact. Sounds great. Alright, Staravia. Only partially? Yeah, it's just because of the mic. Is this another Murkrow? Well, it's still level 70. I think it's about to die again. Here's what I'm thinking. I think we go for just a regular Air Slash. You'll do that back, and that's okay. And then we Giga Impact it to death. That just seems like a great idea. Excuse me. Sorry, that hurt my voice to do that, so. Nice. Thanks for the prize. Luckily, we don't need to be using those large candies for a bit. Alright, Burbsaw. Burbsaw. Close combat's pretty good. Close combat's pretty good, but you know what else is good? Did you know that Giga Impact can win fights? Did you know that Giga Impact can win fights? All aboard! Ooh. Haunch Crow. Level 60. I get the strangest feeling. You ever just close combat a bird? Oh no, my defensive stats. Oh no, Icy Wind. Giga Impact. Good stuff. I'm also starring the ones that I think are personally pretty hard. Just so that way I have a good idea. Allow me to present you with this prize. Thank you, friend. We did it! Boop on the nose! We win! Da, 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 da. Anyway. Alright. What do we think Shinx is going after? Chat, what do we think? I am thinking a Geodude. I am thinking a Geodude. So I'm thinking Iron Tail. I'm thinking Play Rough. I'm thinking Crouch. And I'm thinking, like, just in case. Ooh, do we go Ice Fang? Oh, yo, we should go for Ice Fang. That seems fire. But Fire Fang is good. No, we'll go Ice Fang. We'll go Ice Fang. I think Ice could be better here. I think we're gonna go up against a Geodude. And if we do, this poor Shinx is gonna have one hell of a time. Spark spelled incorrectly. Good luck. To battle! It's a Rhyhorn. Okay, well. Same general idea. Level 70. Okay, well, let's see. Oh, Iron Tail works with that. So does Ice Fang? Really? I guess Ice Fang. Ow. Ow. Oh. I understand. No! No! You know that was the worst time for you to do that! No! I can't believe it! Crunch! Crunch, motherfucker, crunch! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Chat, I get the feeling that that was gonna win. Okay, so his special defense is like hella low, right? I'm just curious, right? I'm just curious. What about Iron Tail? Okay, that just has to hit again. That just has to hit again. Cool. Iron Tail twice and pray. That worked. Unfortunately, Sparks spelled incorrectly did pay the price for a bit, but that's okay. Not bad. All right, chat, we're about halfway done. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Let's be real. We know it's going to be a ride-on. It's got to be a ride-on. Right? It's got to be a ride-on. Here's the thing. I'm bringing Snarl because I want to try something. If it's a ride-on, then there is a chance something cool would work. I have an idea. Let's just see if this works. It is a ride-on. It's probably 65, 70. Shit. Okay. So, Snarl. You have low special defense. No. That seemed to help a little bit, actually. No. Okay, hold on. Snarl's helping. Oh no, you just take every bit of damage you have, don't you? Well, we win. I can't believe it, but we did. That was crazy. Level up. We did. Anyway. All right. Now it's time for Sage. Oh my gosh, it's a Rhyperior. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a Rhyperior. I have to beat a Rhyperior like this? You want me to face a Rhyperior? You want me to what? You know what? Play rough might actually be the play. Hold on. Hold the phone. I want everyone holding the phones. Every single phone. I think I have an idea. This is most definitely a Rhyperior. That's correct. You're level 70. No, you're level 60. Okay, that's a little bit better. So my thought process, play rough to lower the attack. Okay, attack's already pretty... Okay, well, you just fucked it. Do play rough again, because we need to lower the attack now. You Sage, no. Sage, no. Just play rough. Please lower the attack. Thank you. So their attack is lowered. We should be okay. We can use Ice Fang, but it's going to do even less damage. Then we hit back with Ice Fang. Give it Frostbite, I guess. Sure. Now we're healed. It should be weak. Not doing that much damage. Now I got Frostbite, but now you're hit. But the lower attack should give us the win. There we go. Cool. Ooh. Thank you for holding the phone. You can place the phones back, everybody. Good teamwork. That was terrifying. All right, Perp, you are the first oddball. Like, out of every single one of these other Pokemon, right? Out of every single one of these, we had 4 moves and we could choose between them and we could strategize something, right? Perp has got Poison Sting and Tackle. Perp's got Poison Sting and Tackle. Perp's got no other moves, ladies and gentlemen. Perp's got Poison Sting and Tackle. Sheeple does not want to let go of the phone. Well, then make sure it doesn't spend all of its money on gacha games. Oh, no. Oh, no. Level 50. Hold on, 50. 50's fine. 50's okay. I now gotta go... Oh, we gotta go Poison Sting. We gotta go Poison Sting into Tackle. Oh, we gotta go Poison Sting. Like, we're just gonna keep going Poison Sting till we get a Poison. With what money in whose card? Mine and mine? Okay, Poison. We did get the Poison. Agile Style, Gust. It's fine. Gust again. It's not looking too good. Okay, now we go Tackle. Oh, you know what? I should have done Strong Style Tackle. What was I doing? What was I doing? That was bad. That was bad. No, that should work. That should work. Hold on. Hold it. That should absolutely work. At the level we are right now, that should 1000% work. Okay, starts off with a Gust, but then we do the Poison Sting. We just needed to get Poison. That's really all we need to do. Just stick with the Agile Style. Just come on, get the Poison. Okay, Poison has happened. Little Gust, that's fine. Doing some damage. Regular Gust. Okay, I need to get 2 hits in. This is bad. I have to use Strong Tackle. Oh, let's go! crazy. That was so crazy. That was a wild one. I actually, okay. That was one of the highlight ones. Now we got Salt Rock. Also only has 3 moves. So this is also going to be a hard one. So I'm just writing down the next few. Strategy. The stocks. Okay. Well, Silcoon, who you fighting? Who are you fighting, Salt Rock? Who are you fighting? It is Salt Rock versus another Star Raptor. Okay. Another level 50? No, level 60. Okay, quick attack. Okay. Poison Sting? Quick attack. Regular quick attack. Needs to get poison, please. Well, I think it's a bit too late. Okay. I understand this one. This one's going to be a little tricky. This one's a little tricky. I think what I have to do is I have to do Iron Defense into regular Poison Sting. Because doing Agile is not going to do anything. We just need to get... Okay, you're going to hit me regular. That's fine. You're going to get the first one, but then I do... regular Iron Defense. Okay. Let's see just how much this reduces. Oh, that's big. That's huge. Regular's hitting me quite a bit. Okay. We can do regular Poison Sting. That's not going to change anything. There's the poison. Quick attack saving lives right now. Honestly, I think I go Poison Sting again. More poison, okay. Quick attack. Ooh, let's go! That was the play. That's so cool. I like that. This is how you think outside the box. This is how you think outside the box. Good stuff. And then 20 different... So this will be... It will be Candy L20. Alright, next is Beautifly. We're almost done. I thought this was going to take much longer because I thought these fights were going to be insanely hard. Only some of them. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so Star Raptor, right? That's what we're pretty confident that this is going to be. So what's flying weak to? I'll do Psychic. Psychic's fine. We can keep Venoshock. Air Slash is okay. Energy Ball. Oh, Energy Ball might be... Well, actually, Bug Buzz is already going to do that. Each Life is actually pretty good. Yeah, because then we can get that back. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Let's do this. This has a chance to be good. Monarch. Probably also going up against the Star Raptor. But I believe in you, Monarch. I believe in you. Yep. What level are you? 70? 60. Okay. All right. So, oh, psychic? Psychic twice. Well, listen, not all of them are going to be nail biters. I did not realize that flying is weak to... Or flying is... Oh, I just dove into Ingo. Good thing he doesn't question anything. Alright. Cascoon is going to be probably the same thing. Let's just be real. Caspet is probably going to be the same thing, so... Nothing really to worry about there. Who could have seen this coming? It's a Star Raptor, and it's level 60. I can't believe it. Iron defense. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, you're doing so little damage. It's almost like this was a bad idea for you. Little... Crazy! Oh no, quick attack. A crit. That's terrible. Oh no, not again! Crazy! Good job, Caspet. No, your name is Cassie, not Caspet. But hi, Cassie. How are you? So many candies. Path of Solitude. No, don't do... Okay, fine. I will select a different Pokemon. I will select the Dustox. I will select the Dern. How am I doing? Pretty good right now. Alright, Dern. Let me guess. Sludge Bomb is probably the play. But also Psychic. But also... Bug Buzz. But also Energy Ball. All right, Dern. It's up to you, Dern. Excuse me. Excuse me. You are not a Star Raptor. Why are you here? Why are you here? I can't use Psychic? Sludge Bomb. Let's just Sludge Bomb you to death. Oh, you're poison? That's crazy. I can't believe it. Gust. Get poisoned. Crazy. Battle decided. Good job, Dern. You did great. Most splendid. Dern did great. I present to you with 3 of those large candies again. You could just give me the huge ones, bro. All right, Moon Dancer. Apparently the name of a pony. I wouldn't know. I'm just taking Sparks' word for this. Flamethrower is going to be a better choice here. Let's just be honest here. High horsepower, electric charge, and ooh, mystical fire. Mystical fire could be good. That does sound familiar. You can blame Sparks for that one. I in no way, shape, or form watch anything pony related because it will kill me. Because I'm allergic to horses. I don't know what you mean by that. On guard. Another Ponyta? Really? We got some Ponyta on Ponyta violence. Can somebody tell me who the pony is? Also, we're doing some high horsepower up in here with a horse. Haha. A hard-hitting stance. Why? You just destroy yourself. Swim in the Twilight Circle. I don't know who that is. Oh my lord. You expect me to watch a pony show? Yes, I'm a grown-ass man. Sometimes. Gifts. You expect me to know gifts? Wild charge. And then everything else should be fine, right? It's time for Merluvia! Okay, well, it's a purple horsey. Purple horsey looking at a, is that a yellow horsey? I'm not good with my colors. Am I fighting a Rapidash? Crazy. I am the true horse. Merluvia is my name. High horsepower is my game. Oh, you lived. You're such a dick. You're such a dick. I'm high horsepowering you. Oh, cool. I read Cassie's message. I feel a slight personal attack from Sparks. That is completely understandable. And still, Sporkertons. Can't believe you. You don't think that was Sparks' intention? I feel insulted. I feel Schmeckeldorfed. I feel... Alright. You hear me out. I'm equipping Mimic specifically because I get the feeling whatever I'm about to face, I'm going to need to copy its move. When you see the move Mimic in what's supposed to be puzzle battles, you equip Mimic. Alright, Puddles. Somebody tried to name you a different name, and I said no. Alright, Puddles. All aboard! Oh. Oh. I Iron Tail. Nasty blood. Nah. Iron Tail again? Snarl. That was a crit. I can't believe this. I cannot believe I missed. Snarl. Please don't. Iron Tail? Okay. Ooh. Holy. Ooh, that's a scary one. I don't even know what you would use to, like, properly beat a Zoroark, if I'm being honest. Wow, good job, Puddles. Alright. That was terrifying, as Zoroark. Alright, we will not acknowledge that name. Alright, let's see. Iron Tail. This. Probably this. And, yeah, this seems like a good one. Nothing wrong with this Pokemon. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Crazy. You know, something just occurred to me about the second half of the name that we're not going to acknowledge, but I'm acknowledging it briefly. Oh, that's a Jolteon. That's cool. Oh, perfect. Never mind. We're good. Ooh, did you do focus energy? That's terrifying. Oh, no. Do I think you're weak to this? Or not weak, but do I think this does enough damage? I guess it does. Charge beam. Okay. Regular charge beam. With a crit. Strong Aqua Tail. No way. No way. Ow. Oh, that gives you more crits. That makes sense. What does 63 mean? 63 is a number between 62 and 64. I got buckarooed by Cassie. What? I got buckarooed by Cassie. Why am I getting buckarooed? Hold the buckaroon phone. Why am I getting buckarooed? Buckarooed. So mean. I deserve it, but so mean. Giga Impact. That seems funny. 'Cause yes, I got buckarooed. If you really want to know, if I recall correctly, 63 is the gender bent rule. It's the only way a hot kit will ever exist. Is rule 63. That's a Leafeon. Shadow Ball works. What do you mean, what the heck? Dude, stop with the crits. This could work. Baby Doll Eyes just destroyed me. I can't believe Baby Doll Eyes destroyed. If I can do this. Okay. That was terrifying. Do you need the mark thing, or are you doing that for fun? Are you talking about the mark for the Pokedex? There's really no reason for it. Like once you're done with the post, like with the game, you really don't have to play it again. I'm doing it just to say that I can do it. Do I think it's a good idea? Maybe not. I think using Calm Mind in the beginning is a good idea. Something tells me. Ah, yes, this is Arsene the Flareon. So I'm guessing that I'm going to go up against a Vaporeon, so I think the strategy will be just using Calm Mind and then going from there. Probably a level 70 Vaporeon. Okay, Vaporeon should not be faster, so we could do regular Calm Mind. That should raise both offense stats and defensive stats. Water Pulse shouldn't do much. Shadow Ball to death. Cool. Yep, this should be easy. Bye, Cassie. Have a good night. Take it easy. That was mean. Gonna have to be defense stats raise. It's gonna be a good idea. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. We're good. All right. We're almost done with the, well, at least the first 30. The rest of them we'll do later, but 2 more. We got Espeon, who currently knows no psychic type moves, which means I'm about to fight somebody who... I'm going to try this. Let's just be real. This isn't going to work. Psychic is just so much better. I saw Calm Mind, and I'm going to take Calm Mind. because Calm Mind is just great for this. So, Espeon, Strategy, Umbreon, Strategy. All right, 2 more. But I'm guessing that this is going to be the same thing where I just Calm Mind and do Calm Mind into attacking. All aboard. Yeah, Umbreon. Are you weak to Ghost? I don't remember what Dark is weak to. Are you faster? No, you're weak to Fairy. All right, well, Calm Mind. We'll Calm Mind first. We'll Calm Mind first. Excuse me. Doesn't clean. Should be good. Bug Pulse. That should be fine. Yeah, Calm Mind is going to save us with the evolutions. Yeah, and then Dazzling Gleam. Cool. Ooh. And then this should be 30. XP Candy Large. Buddy, I don't need it. Alright, last but not least, Umbreon Ewell. For my Platinum, or my, sorry, Sun and Moon save file. I think we're going up against Sylveon, which is weak to Steel type. That is my prediction. The prediction is we are going up against a Sylveon, which I believe is weak to Steel type. All right, you will. It's an Espeon? What? Isn't this super easy? Yeah, Shadow Ball or Dark Pulse. I mean, I'll Calm Mind again, but Level 86. So what's your plan? Calm Mind? No, Baby Doll Eyes. That's fine. What's your next? Baby Doll Eyes twice? That seems mean. We'll go Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball again. Because this can also lower the defensive. Oh, critical hit. That's good. That's good. You know, we're fine. We're chilling. Calm Mind to Shadow Ball. Alright, piece of cake. First 30 down. Don't need to worry about anything else. Good stuff. Alright. That is it. Hooray! Select Pokemon. And with that, we're going to grab the Leafeon here, King Cheese. We're going to go over here. And bada bing, bada boom. We are done with the first 30. Technically 31, but don't worry about that. Of the Path of Solitude. Honestly, feels great to get that out of the way. So, we got 75 large candies, 10 massive ones. And now, normally we'd be like, and then we do other things. There's literally nothing else to do except for trying to find Cherubi, which frankly I don't want to do right now. And also finding Trash, Burmy, and Wormadam, also of which I don't want to do right now. So I said we're only going to be doing them in chunks in 30. So with that being said, like, this entire team is all set to go. The next one's going to be the one that's delayed because 61 through 90 because of Cherim. But then after that, we are smooth sailing until... Just double checking everybody until 151 to 180 because then we need the Magnemite. And then we got some other ones over here too that we will worry about later. So, what is going to happen then? So, we are going to go to all pastures. We are going to pick this up and move it all the way down. Yep, that's right. All the way down. Because this is going to be another essentially shiny box for other things. So first off, we got a few things to talk about though. So out of all of these shinies, we're grabbing all the ones that save Volca. So Terran, you're going into the trade shinies part. Nikita, trade shinies. Because after we do each one of the 30, any shiny that I did not get myself, I'm looking to trade them with somebody else. Or I already have my own and I just use somebody else's. Like Sparks' Presarks. Goes over here. And then we have a Shinx that does not have any boosts of anything. That's fine. That will go right there. It will be named the same though. Or similar. Presarks. B-A-R-K-S. Presarks. Let's see what else we got. Volca. Nikita, Gitathi. Espeon. And as much as people would be like, wait, aren't you like super attached? No, I'm not. Let's just be real. We'll catch them somewhere else and we'll get another one. But this is what the actual box looks like of shinies I have not caught. So we're missing the entire Cyndaquil and then 2 Eevee, which frankly is a goddamn miracle that we got that. So now it is time. We're actually going to end off the stream. I know it is early, but before we do that, we're going to go to Pokemon Home. I'm being invited by something. I don't know why Cassie messages me on Steam sometimes. So we'll log in. Pokemon, we'll go to Arceus, we'll connect this game. I have alphas I need to move, but I'll worry about that later. Alright, let's go to 1 through 30. Because now, here, oops, we are going to grab all of you. Move you to here. And this will be named Legends A Shine. So before there was a space, now there really isn't. So we go over here, grab all of them, put them right there. Bada bing, bada boom. We got them all immortalized here. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, of course, like I said, I am going to be trying to get every single alpha just because that would be like interesting to see, and I have a little bit of grinding to do in that aspect. But for the time being, I also, of course, will move over our Legends Pokemon of the ones that I myself have caught. Which, yeah, this is all these Revolica. Now, in the future, so this is something else. If I have time and I care that much, and some people, you know, riot about it or something, I don't know, I will go back and grab the remaining shinies I didn't get. Yes, including the ones that are like, if we go right here, including like ones from Space-Time Distortions, like these two, right? I will do everything in my power to figure it out, but for the time being, I don't care. So, yeah. As far as Unknown goes, these Unknown are going to be staying here for the time being, and then we'll move them later. Yeah, so that is it. I guess another question to answer is, Kit, what are you going to be doing with all of the these that I have? Frankly, I don't really care about any of them. Like, legitimately, I don't. Like, okay, Keldeo, that's summer 2012. So, like, yeah, there's some event ones that I'll probably keep because they're cool. But for the most part, I'm just not gonna care. Unless I just, like, want to move them to something else or, like, trade with somebody. So, but also, I don't need 2 Porygons. I don't need a bunch of different Arceuses. So we'll figure it out. Yeah, a lot of Katathis. A lot of Terras and Katathis. So yeah, cool. Good stuff. Now they're immortalized in Pokemon Home forevermore. Good stuff. Good stuff. Now we can also go to, like, so there's like the notebook, right? History, sorry, Pokedex. Because there's like research tasks. We did one. Entry trial. Let's go. We got a shiny. Oh, there's like a whole bunch of Sun, Moon, Ultra Moon, Sun, Eevee. So Diamond, Pearl, Arceus, Scarlet, Violet, X, Y, Mega Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire. Were you not in Sun and Moon? Not in Sword and Shield? Back. Yeah, just differences in each. Yeah, Shinx made it in there. Oh my gosh, Bidoof isn't in Scarlet and Violet? That's hilarious. But here's the thing. Like, you have different forms of shinies, which is what it is, but Hisuian Region Task. Yep, Lopunny. Cobalt Coastlands. So yeah. And then obviously we need a Cyndaquil, but we'll get those in due time. Not too bad, not too bad. But then yeah, if we go to the Hisui region, I don't have any of them. No, but if I go to Sinnoh, then you can see quite a fair bit of them. Which, yeah, we'll worry about the others later. Not bad at all. Alright, so, you all might be like, shit, Kit, it's a 2-hour stream, that's super short. Are you going to do anything else? We will see. So, originally, I was going to just stream Arceus and then go right into, like, a second game. Like, get things set up and then go straight into it. Unfortunately, I did not realize how tomorrow was going to go at work. So, as a result, I might have to turn tomorrow into a 3. So here's the thing. We're gonna chat for the rest of this. Just for now, just to kind of give you all an update as to like what the plan is, what's going on, and go from there. Okay. I'm just like kind of like laughing at myself. So Arceus is done for right now. We have done everything that I've wanted to do for Arceus so far. I have a script that I can write now. I have things I can work on. Sick. Good stuff. However, once that's done, then we can move on to the next ones, the next 30, and then the next 30, and so on and so forth. That being said, that means I don't need to worry about Arceus right now, and we're, for the time being, done with the game until I finish that script and the video stuff. That means that I have time to go play some other games, which there are 2 that we need to focus on for different reasons. The first one is Hades, which we need to still 100% and go through and do a bunch of runs for. That would be the one that I was going to stream right now. However, based on the fact that I will probably have to be up at 6 in the morning and I have to actually go to work like super early tomorrow, just because of stuff that's out of my control, it doesn't make much sense to switch straight to Hades if I'm only going to play for like 2 runs and then call it. Like, I'd like to make some progress. So unfortunately, this will be the only stream for today. The other option is Dead by Daylight. However, I frankly don't really want to play that right now on stream, and I don't really want to play the PTB. So we're kind of just not going to do that. For right now, I'll have to figure it out in due time. But for right now, I'm just, no. So what does that mean for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I will be getting home at a good time. And by at a good time, I really mean that, like, I will be home way earlier than I thought I would be. Downside is I work on Saturday. So Friday stream, y'all will get ideally 2 streams. I'm going to come home and we're going to go Hades. And then after that, I'm going to have to talk to Neko because we might be doing Dead by Daylight with Neko. And I might work on some other stuff at that point. Saturday, I have to go into work early for a little bit. It's not too long, like an hour, maybe 2. And then when I get back on Saturday, 3 streams. Sunday, 3 streams. And we will be starting a new stream on Saturday. So that'll be fun. And that way I can really focus and kind of get a lot of stuff done and work on what I need to work on. For tonight, though, I have script to write. I have a whole bunch of organizing I got to do. And I'm going to be up for another 4 hours. And after that, I am going to be sleeping for probably another 4. I don't get that much sleep, but that's fine. With that being said, I thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed Pokemon Legends Arceus. We will be back for more Pokemon in the future. Do not worry. But y'all have a wonderful day, night, morning, afternoon, and or evening. Of course, my name is Katathi, and I'll see you next time for some more Variety Gaming. See y'all later. Peace. Bye, everyone.